folks, it's a very good morning. You find me here down here in the old part of Broughty Ferry today, where I'm having a Baines sausage on a roll, breakfast alla fresco. Today thought we'd just come out for a little bit of fresh air, and we're sitting down here, as I said, with the castle in view, and just going to have my link sausage on a roll from Baines, and just sit and watch the world go by for about half an hour while we have breakfast this morning. Must be a bit of graffiti there, look at that. Never noticed this stone before, folks, look. Folks, I've never actually noticed this stone before. I'm sure I probably have noticed it, but it's just that it's never really sort of come to my attention. I don't know what it is. It's not a gravestone. It'll be one of these sort of mooring posts. So, you know, they throw the ropes and the lassoes around and they bring the boat in and tie it up to there. So that's well, that'll be an old mooring post. Think of all the old boats that have been tied up to this, all the fishing stories that could have been told by this very post here, because this area here, right to the back there, this is all the old fisher wives' sort of cottages, or the fishermen's cottages, and this will be their drying area right here. And there's the old pier behind me there, folks, as well. So, right, we're going to go for a walk along sort of the Castle Green area and back up along the Esplanade way today. See how we get on. Folks, we've got some work getting done here on the pier. It's actually a flood scheme, flood prevention scheme. There we go. That's it. Excellent. There's the castle. That's magnificence. Dolphins, folks, yes. We spot a dolphin or two around about here. Going in. Windmill Gardens or something, folks. There used to be an old windmill down here on the Esplanade back in the 1800s, and you know, folks, I've never been in this garden here. It was only this morning I was having a quick look on Google Maps and I came across this and I thought, oh yeah, I didn't know whether I could actually get into it or not, but you can, and I'm sure the windmill would have actually stood right in the middle there, folks. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure I've seen an old photograph of a windmill in the ferry before. There used to be I'm sure there's a golf course as well down here. I tell you, look, I've got butterflies and all sorts of stuff happening already here, folks. Excellent. I remember how I was saying a couple of videos ago, folks, I haven't seen any bees this year. I haven't seen any bees or wasps, the odd one or two, but I've come down here, folks, and I can actually hear them. There's loads of them around about here. There must be like in these plants down here today. I can hear them. You can actually hear the vibration in the air, and you can see one or two of them. But so obviously the bees are still alive and flying about. Not as many as they used to be, folks, which is a bit worrying. Hey ho. Right, so I can actually say I've been in Windmill Gardens now. Brilliant. That's the memorial plaque. Well, folks, I actually realised this was some sort of memorial plaque here to the 6 million Jews and other victims murdered in the Nazi death camps, and to all who have experienced the horrors of genocide and the destruction caused by prejudice and discrimination. We will remember. Well, there we go. Never knew that was even here, folks. Wow, amazing. Here's another little garden place, folks, that I've never been before. So here's another little place that I've not been before, folks. This one could actually maybe be the Windmill Gardens. I'm not too sure, so as I say, don't quote me. But in here, in amongst these little sort of little clove of trees, I found this strange little park sort of bench there. Really flimsy one, but still counts. So another little, I think this is for the residents of the houses over there, folks. So we'll just have a little wander about here. But another one to tick off the Google Maps. Excellent. There's an old flower pot. It's a mirrored garden, folks. Somebody likes mirrors. All right, folks. Well, this used to be a putting green right here. I think I actually went down as well across there. There used to be tennis courts where Bro and I used to regularly have a game, and this putting green used to be right here. And yeah, I'm sure it went down this bit as well. We'll see if we can sneak through here. Yeah, I'm sure that all this train. There we go, magpies. Yeah, I'm sure this used to be the sort of the second half of the course. You used to have the sort of the downhill bit, the flat bit here, and then you had this uphill sort of bit as well. I used to come down here quite a lot and play, but I don't know why these tennis courts are still here. They haven't been used since I think Bro and I were probably the last people on them, to tell you the truth, folks. The nets are still there though. The nets are actually in remarkably good condition, look. But yeah, it's still there. So those were the courts. I think you used to get on for something like 30 pence for a half hour, was it? Or you could pay for the hour. And yeah, Bro and I used to come down here loads. Used to regularly smash the balls about, man. Brilliant fun. Yes. Folks, sad news here, I'm afraid, is the glass pavilion is going to be closed. These all Victorian toilets. No ice cream available now, I'm afraid. And, unfortunately. Yeah, a bit of a sad tale, this one, I'm afraid. This is this used to be an old toilet block, believe it or not, folks. Yeah, the old brickwork's still there, but this is used to be the glass pavilion, and it was a great place to come and have a nice cappuccino, a nice latte, just sit around and just watch the world go by. But unfortunately, it's closing down, man. So, well, it's closed. But another thing that's leaving us, I'm afraid, folks. Goodness knows what will be here. Let's see what they used to have. What we used to get: deli rolls and wraps, craft sandwiches, burgers, desserts, sides, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, all like the usual stuff. So, I don't know why it's closing down, man. Maybe it's just too far out. I think maybe it was just too much of a niche market. I think. Probably. This is called the Sands, this bit here, folks. Yes, that place called the Sands, which used to be a disco right behind us there. The Sands discotheque. I think it was just further along. That next wee bit, the discotheque. Listen to me, what am I like? The discotheque. The disco. And then it was called Buddies. The Sands Buddies, and I can't remember what else it was called after that, folks. But they've made it into some fantastic flats down here now, and I think they're probably building some more as well. And there, grandad for you. There's somebody's got a kite up. There it is. Go. Okay, here we go. The Broughty Ferry Local Nature Reserve. Oh, let's just go behind there. Oh, hang on. Okay then, here we go. This way. Jolly Jock, look at this. Park bench. Does that count as a park bench? Jolly Jock, I suppose it does. It's like a boomerang shape. This one that comes back to you. Left or right. I think we'll go this way. Well, I can't walk down here without telling the story about Bro's kite. We had these, fun enough, magpie kites that our Uncle Nod from down south brought us up, and we flew them down here, and there was a bit of a storm, and Bro's came loose, and it hitched itself up in one of these trees away up here on top of the railway, and it was stuck and entwined on that tree for years, and I'm not joking folks, for years and years. Every time we came down there would be less and less of it until there was eventually just a green cane left with a strand of white kite left. But honestly man, it was really there for about 10 years man. It was amazing. So that's the famous Bro kite story. He will of course tell you all about it on his channel. If you go over to Solo Bro, remember check out his channel as well folks, and he'll confirm that story about the kite. There we go folks. Well, that's me on the last sort of bit of this walk folks. It's a nice little quick just a loop sort of walk from my house all the way down as the ferry, back along the beach and back up along the nature reserve, and then just back up along to the house. There we go, up and around. Right folks, that's me home, just walks along Nursery Road there. Isn't it funny, I don't know about you guys, but I always seem to get my keys ready about 300 yards before I get to the house. I've always got my keys ready. It's now, I never dilly-dally at the door like, looking for my keys. Always make sure that I'm ready. I mean, I don't know why. It's not like somebody's going to spring out at me all of a sudden and go, right, you, come here. I've made it. So, there we go. Let's have a quick check of the old notice board, see what's been happening in the area. Keep safe. Okay, there we go then. Not much happening, I'm afraid. But there we go, that's the walk done folks. So nice quick, well I wouldn't say quick, but nice easy stroll, that one. Excellent. So they are alive, and they've obviously decided to come down here for a change this winter. As usual, it's one of these, don't quote me, but there did used to be a golf course down here in Broughty Ferry down this way, and this looks like it could have been the sort of the bunker area. It's very sandy, and mind you, there's a railway line there, so I don't know. Yeah, probably if I thought about it, then we'll just not put this bit in the video. That's what we'll do. We'll just leave this bit out.